It's dark outside, which means it could be 11:30 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. Fun fact, it's neither of them. Hey everybody, what's going on? I am back in the kitchen. We are going to be starting a new series on this channel. Coming up this December 27th, we will be hitting 13 years of having this channel. Oh, you're saying I look so young? Thank you. Don't you dare call me a dinosaur. I have to say, in those 13 years, I have done things that I never imagined were possible. I also know people I never thought was possible. No, because like, why was I DMing with Hillary Duff today in front of the sushi section at Wegmans? I posted this on my Instagram stories, but Hillary Duff followed me on Instagram. We just can't. Anyways, this has all led me to here. Oh my god, me after I smoke a joint at 10 p.m. standing at the island. Everything before me has brought me here. Oh, if you guys could only see how long it took for me to say that sentence. Levi, hit the track. Anyways. Laughing, thinking about you watching this, Levi, me going, anyways. Get ready for another. Anyways. Oh my god, this is so mortifying. I need to figure out what I'm gonna say before I do this one more time. Anyways. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. Anyways, all of this has a point. Anyways, I have a point. Anyways. I have a point, and that point is, I figured I would DM celebrities what their favorite meal is, and then I'd make it for them. And not for them, it's for me. I really don't think I'm reinventing the wheel here, guys. I'm sure many people have this series, however, I live under a rock. No, in my luck, this is like some famous Bon Appetit series. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the only one with this series. Bon Appetit. I figured with my 13th year mark on YouTube coming up, we would start this off with somebody who has been a part of the journey. And we are talking about Chrissy Teigen's husband, John Legend. Wait, this is Chrissy Teigen. Obviously, he's a multi-Grammy award-winning musical genius. With the voice of an angel. Ooh, John Legend, I am so sorry to have used a Nickelback song in referring to you. That one's on me. So I DM'd my close personal friend, John Legend, and asked him what his favorite meal was. And he said Chrissy's braised short ribs with sweet potato mash. As the proud owner of not one but two Chrissy Teigen cookbooks, I took those things out and cracked them open. Cravings, hungry for more? Page 205. Braised short ribs with maple brown butter sweet potato mash. We don't even have food on the counter and I have already started twerking. That sounds amazing. Oh my god, what is not amazing? This is a 3-hour and 30-minute venture. Of course it is, John Legend. Could have been like french fries with a chicken breast or something. I do have to say, based off of the picture, this looks amazing. Oh my god, this is musical icon John Legend's favorite meal. This is gonna be good. I'm just connecting all the dots in my head. This isn't like Bella Thorne giving me a food suggestion. I feel like we are gonna be eating good. What is up, Kylie? I'm 34 weeks today. Oh my god, I would say second win, but I think I've gone through like 10 wins just on the intro. For this recipe, we're gonna need cayenne and smoked paprika, some good old-fashioned salt and pepper. We're gonna need canola oil, 4 pounds of short rib. Who's a good boy? Neither of you. 4 large carrots, celery, 1 large onion, some flour. We are gonna need some tomato paste, some beer, brown sugar. Oh my god, this is literally denser than me on a Friday. 2 cans of diced tomatoes, beef broth, some bay leaves, some maple syrup, our good friend butter. And then we're gonna need these fat motherfuckers, some sweet potatoes. Good morning, Mr. President. Ew. Actually, no. Have a terrible day. I hope someone pisses in your Cheerios. Wow. For a second, I forgot where we were. Oh my god, I'm using my brazier! Anybody who has watched the Le Creuset mystery box videos, I had no idea I was sitting on a gold mine. I can't even tell you how many middle-aged women I've seen literally wet themselves over this. Okay, she says in a small bowl, combine the cayenne, paprika, salt, and pepper. I'm having like bowl insecurity where I'm afraid this is gonna be too small of a bowl, but we're gonna do the damn thing. Okay, we need 2. That is so f***ed up. It is like so close. Oh my god. No, Chris. Just do it the normal way. Okay, 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. I have cayenne on my finger. I cannot, and I repeat, cannot rub any part of my body. All right, we need 2 teaspoons of paprika. Wow, I have a funny feeling my poop is gonna look crazy tomorrow. All right, we have 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're doing 1 teaspoon of pepper. I'm sort of just eyeballing this one because I have got 2 of them. I might as well use them. All right, we're just mixing this around in a large Dutch oven. Wait, we're doing this on the stove? Oh my God. It says a large Dutch oven. Is that not a brazier? I mean, I hear that. Dutch oven, brazier, 2 separate things. So sorry to the middle-aged women, we will not be using the brazier. Okay, now that we have the rub, we're rubbing all of, and I quote, the meaty parts of the ribs with the rub. I've never cooked short ribs. I like keep calling it spare ribs. I mean, just... Wow, that is a bone I'm holding on to. Wow, this is really an argument for vegetarianism. Okay. Look at that. Okay, that's gorgeous. Mostly because the rub has covered up literally all of the meat. Woo! We are bringing it around town. Okay, I fear that I'm gonna need more rub, question mark. Oh my God, this package is horrific. There's just like a puddle of blood. Okay. Oh my... all the blood. It's like water blood. We're out of rub, so I don't know if I'm doing this right. Am I getting too much of the meaty surface? Okay, this one just has absolutely no rub left. Let's take some rub from that one, some rub from this one. Oh my God. Like, I really try and prepare, and yet I still look like the most dysfunctional person who has just, for the first time ever, stepped foot in a kitchen. All right, once you've done that, wash your hands because the cayenne is not gonna feel good. 3 steps ahead of you, Chrissy, but I love you down bad for that. All right, we're at the stove now, and we are putting a large Dutch oven on medium-high heat. And then we are adding 4 tablespoons of canola oil. Oh my God, okay, that's a lot of oil. Why do I look like this is my first day in a kitchen? It's at least my 10th. Okay, so we're letting the canola oil come to a hot simmer, and then we are gonna brown each side till it's a little golden. And then we're putting it on the side. I don't know, this is like the fanciest meal I've ever cooked, and I'm so stressed. All right, we are gonna try browning. We're gonna try and fit them all in here. However, I don't think that that's gonna work, but I'm feeling optimistic. Oh my God, they're all fitting. Oh my God, I report to you live from the scene, they're all fitting. She says this is gonna take about 10 minutes total, and we're spending a few minutes on each side. Is that golden brown? I think it is, right? It's like a bone. Okay, it turns out I'm really terrible with tongs. All I'm learning is that it feels like this is my first day ever having tongs in my hand. Also, I don't want to hear y'all, don't use metal in the... I know, okay? It's what I had on deck. The train's already in motion and I'm freaking out. Okay, we're just doing the last few sides. Oh my God. Okay, Chrissy, forgive me. I am doing your recipe no justice. John Legend, I am doing your favorite meal, not 1 ounce of justice. Oh my God. Feels like I have just been doing nothing but yerking it off. My arm is so sore. Ah! I've lost track of how many times I've flipped these motherfuckers. I mean, they have flipped more than a fucking gymnast during an audition. All right, we flipped them all, and we are gonna transfer them to a platter, which honestly is the same platter they were on before they went in this little hot tub. We're putting those on the side. Oh my God, we're supposed to pour out the fat into what? All right, we're pouring the fat out of the pot, and then we're taking a paper towel and we're wiping out the pot because some of the spices have burnt, and can confirm they have burnt. I also fear that that's what's gonna happen to my hand, but here we go. Am I getting kitchen burn PTSD? You bet your dollar I am. Okay, the problem is all of the burnt isn't coming out. Oh God, I'm doing something stupid and I'm putting water in. Okay, period. I don't know why I was expecting the pot to just explode in front of me, but I'm a survivor. All right, oh my God, Chris, you didn't think this one through, you moron. Is it bad to put boiling hot water in hot oil? I hate the kitchen. I am so traumatized. Target, run me my motherfucking check. Ooh, yeah, the water got hot, can confirm. Multiple sources can confirm. It's like Chris's chaotic kitchen. There's something there. Okay, very happy I didn't work out today. I am sweating. I'm gonna have to take a second shower. Okay, now that we've done the meat, we're cutting 4 large carrots into like 2-inch length carrots. End of sentence, Your Honor. All right, we're doing the same to 3 celery stalks. I realized a 4th one crept in, so we're keeping it. We're just gonna put these in a bowl. All right, so the recipe calls for a bag of frozen pearl onions or 1 large onion, so I'm doing that. And we are cutting it into 1-inch chunks, or a 1-inch dice, as she said, but I'm saying chunk. All right, over high medium heat, we're taking 2 spoons of canola oil. Did I just say 2 spoons? I meant 2 tablespoons. Like I said, this is the most impressive meal I've ever made. I'm stressed. In the 2 tablespoons, we're putting in the carrots, the celery, and the onions. And then we're just gonna stir them around town, get them all coated, let them simmer for like 5 minutes. All right, the vegetables have started to soften and get a little bit of a brown color, so we're adding 1.5 tablespoons of flour. This is gluten-free flour, obviously, and we're stirring it until it disappears. We are putting in 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and then we're gonna continue to stir until that's mixed in. Okay, it's been a minute, and we're now adding beer. I got this gluten-free beer. I don't know how it is. Okay, honestly, not terrible. Now that we've added the beer, we're scraping up the brown bits on the bottom, which mine aren't coming up, so that has me concerned. Okay, I am serving up performative male realness, but we are letting the beer come to a boil and then cooking it until the liquid is reduced by half and thickened, so like 5 to 6 minutes. Let me tell you, John Legend, I will be billing you for my therapy hours. This is so stressful to me. I don't know why, but I feel so tense making this entire meal. I feel like Jeremy Allen White is about to fucking hit me with a spatula right now. Okay, so just like Pop Diva Madison, probably after having some dairy, the beer is bubbling and it has cooked down to half. So I'm adding the brown sugar to it and I'm stirring that in, and then very quickly after, we are adding the 2 cans of diced tomatoes. If you're gonna try and recreate this recipe, I would definitely meal prep all of this. Like, I would get the cut already, I would know the measurements. I think I'm just stating normal kitchen facts, however, have I learned? No. Alright, and then we need 2 cups of beef broth. I feel like I try and vibe out when I'm in the kitchen. However, I feel like I've been nothing but manic this entire video. I'm not joking when I say this is the most impressive thing I've ever cooked in my life. Like, my heart is at a resting rate of like 120. Unless that's a really high number and I'd be in the hospital for that. But so then in that case, not 120. But she's moving. While I'm waiting for that to boil, I'm gonna have a gluten-free beer. Guys, I have missed beer so much and I haven't drank them because, like, no offense, a lot of them don't really have a high alcohol content. 7.5. You got my vote. I'm having beer again. None of you even fucking understand or honestly care, which I respect. Oof, it does have a aftertaste. Wow. We are so back, and it's called Emo Emu? Wow, if that isn't the kettle calling the pot black. I'm in Mexico in the sun. It's ooh. Ooh, it's starting to boil. Kind of like my stomach after this beer. I also would like to apologize to you all for making being gluten intolerant my entire personality. However, it is one of the larger speed bumps I've had to encounter. What can I say? God picks her hardest battles for her strongest soldiers. Okay, I would like to take this opportunity to say I am not a victim of cayenne being rubbed in my eye. That feels like a little bit of growth. Bubble, bubble, make it double. Oh my god, I forgot the beer burps. Woo! While I'm bragging, I would also like to say I am so glad I chose this over the Braiser. My god, would it be overflowing right now. Alright, now that this is boiling, we are putting in our short rib bone side up. Get comfy, girls, you're going for a cooking. I wonder if the short rib ever gets like starstruck. They like look up and they're like, oh my god, it's Chrissy. And she's cooking this for John? Alright, the short rib is in there, bone side up. We're covering it and then we're transferring it to the oven for 2.5 to 3 hours. I am very excited to have you guys here on my first time ever putting a Dutch oven in an oven. Holy shit. Call the timer for, nope, that's wrong. That's also wrong. Set a timer for 2.5 hours. Okay, we're there. Oh my god, turn off the burner, Chris. Wow, that was almost an OCD spiral I didn't need to have today. Thank God. Guys, I turned off the overhead camera to avoid my editor being stuck with minutes and minutes of vegetables boiling. I didn't even catch the fucking bone up putting it in the sauce. I have failed you all. I have failed you all. No! Alright, I'll see you guys in 45 minutes to make the sweet potato mash. Bye. Alright, hey guys, it's 45 minutes into the future. We're just gonna stab the sweet potatoes all over. Oh my god. I've never stabbed a sweet potato before. The step is a lot more Oh my god, I just had a sweet potato give me a facial. Not the future I saw for me. I'm fucking out of breath from stabbing one. I fear so badly this is gonna end up in my hand. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, being a little inebriated makes this very difficult. There is literally, oh my god, I have orange shots all over my shirt. Does this stain? Oh my god, my counter looks like it has freckles. There's so much sweet potato. All right, they're on a little baking tray, and these are going in for an hour and a quarter to an hour and a half until they're tender, so mazel. Oh my god, they fit together on the stove. I'm amazing! All right, I'll see you guys in an hour and 20 minutes where we are going to finish off the potatoes, and then, oh my god, we put this all together and then we get to eat it. Ah! I could also scream like that because I will be having my dinner at 10:15 p.m. It's an hour and however many minutes later. Remove them and let them cool for 10 minutes. Okay, gorgeous, can totally do that. In the meantime, we are making a little saucepan moment. So, to the stove. All right, we're turning a little saucepan on to medium heat and we're throwing in 6 tablespoons of butter. Delicious. And what we're doing with the butter is we're having it on here for 4 to 5 minutes until it's like brown and a little, you know, toasted. All right, it's gotten a little brown, so we're taking the maple syrup and we're pouring it in and we're letting it cook for like 30 seconds, and we're also supposed to throw a tablespoon of salt in. Huzzah to that. Okay, I have to say this smells fucking incredible. I am supposed to cover it to keep it warm. However, I don't think it's gonna cool down that much. All right, now that we've made the little like mash sauce butter thing, we have to take the skin off of these. I think we're gonna pull like a 9/11 and do like an inside mission. I think I'm gonna like cut it open and scoop it all out. Okay, come here, baby. Ow. Okay. Bro, you are so hot. Me looking at Zac Efron in Tiger Beat magazine at age 10. Oh my god. Hot? 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 Oh, you can sort of just peel it. No, you can't. I'm an idiot. Oh, you kind of can. Okay, we're cooking with something. I'm not sure if it's gas or common sense or anything at all. Oh my god, major piece of skin. This is like me pulling off one of my sunburns. Ow! That has like some weird stump on it. No offense to all the stumps out there. Oh my god. Ow! Ow! Dear Chrissy Teigen, I'm so appreciative that you timed out this whole meal. How the fuck are you peeling potatoes right now? Oh! Ow! Oh my god. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god. Alright, that was just one potato, guys. We are flying. Oh, here we go. Bitches are gonna fucking hate to see me come on. Oh! I take all that back, potato. I live by you. I die by you. When am I gonna get that superpower from my mom that like lets me touch anything hot? Alright, we're making great progress in the sweet potato sector. Knowing my luck, tomorrow on my TikTok page is gonna be like, how to get rid of skin of a sweet potato. And I'm gonna be like, oh, that's cool, as I swipe past it with bandages on my thumbs. We're almost there. Just, Chris, it's not even that hot. It's not even that hot. Oh, it's really that hot. I like don't even care how much mashed potato makes it into this mashed potato. Oh my god, Mesopotamia. Holy Mesopotamia. Ask all of my scientists in the comments, why can't we skin this before we cook it? Just wondering, truly. There's no reason in particular. I need people to write cookbooks with like, should you shower before this or not? This would definitely be a def shower after kind of meal. I suddenly understand the game hot potato. Did not realize when I was younger that that was a serious consequence, not just like a, oh shit, I hope I don't end up with this imaginary potato. Oh my god, we did it. Do I have a tomato masher? Oh my god, guys, not me having a... Did I say tomato smasher? I did. I meant potato. I think we can all cut me some slack. I'm cooking a dinner for a family of 9 at 10 o'clock p.m. So we are adding our little maple syrup butter salt divine combo. Just waiting for this bowl to explode in my face. And now we're just... Oh, come on. You are mashing. I don't care if it's the last thing you do. Okay, we are literally having a party in the USA. Not actually suffering a lot here. This is why I don't host Thanksgiving. I have to say, this really does look gorgeous. Oh my god, the bowl is so hot. My left hand has no feeling to it. All right, guys, the short ribs are coming out of the oven. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, feel free to... Oh my god. Oh my god, Chris, you stupid... That was just in an oven for 95 hours. Okay, here we go. We are gonna take off the lid. My god, I feel like I have a real Le Creuset now that it has this kind of sprinkle top. Okay, so we're supposed to remove the meat from the concoction and put it in a different plate and remove the bone. Oh my god, which just slid right out. Okay. Ooh, that just gave me a different kind of bone. Okay, it is difficult because, oh no, that one's still attached. Fuck. Okay, well that bone just slid right out. Love that. All right, we've got this one. Oh, she's about to pop out too. Gotta put her here. Gotta take her bone out. That was crazy. Okay, we've got her. Baba Booey. Come on, get out. You know you want to. Boom. I feel like a professional, and also, why am I so stressed that my Le Creuset is now unwashable? This is the problem with having nice things, is that like I'm afraid they're all gonna go away. All right, so now we have the meat. We're covering it with foil because we're gonna strain a bunch of out, if I remember correctly. My reading comprehension skills, we all know, are on the floor. I really am still terrified about pouring in the bowls in my kitchen. Full transparency. I'm so scared. Okay, we're dumping this over a colander over a large bowl. Chris, let's use a metal bowl. We've learned so much. If this blows up on me, I don't know what to tell you. Oh my god, this is just a vat of oil. No, I got it. Okay, I'm sweating my balls off. We have to skim the fat off the top of this, which I don't know what that means. If you can see, there's like a solid 1/4 of an inch of fat that we have to siphon off. Okay, I brought out a bigger spoon to try siphoning off the fat. Oh my god, bigger spoon for the win. If you have a gigantic spoon, bring them out, bring them out. Gotta say, at this point, I'm ready to just drink the fat layer and die. This is like honestly alarming at how much of a fat layer there is. I feel like I'm literally doing like molecular biology right now. Like I feel like I am creating in vitro fertilization. I think I've got enough of the fat layer off. Now we need to salt and pepper this a little bit. And now we are taking the vegetables that we strained and putting it back in. So that layer, Chris, come on, babe. Oh my god, guys, I cannot believe it. It is presentation time. What? We're taking our maple mashed sweet potatoes. We are putting it on the tin foil. All right, now that we have the mashed potatoes on, we are taking the short rib. Oh my god, okay, this is the fanciest thing I've ever made. This platter only comes out when I am hosting Christmas dinner. Okay, we're pouring a little bit of this like gravy over it all. We're gonna take some of the vegetables because, oh my god, why not? I'm sure these taste like gold. All right, here we have John Legend's favorite meal, Chrissy's braised short rib with sweet potato mash. Oh my god. I like almost don't want to eat it, it's too pretty. Just kidding. All right, John Legend, let's see what the you're on about. I'm just gonna first try the short rib because I don't know if I like short rib. Oh my god, it is so tender. Okay, Chris, remember it just came out of a 500,000 degree oven. Oh my god, wow. Okay, Mr. Legend, I see your game. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna try it with sweet potato. I do think it needs a little more like of the gravy. We've got the sweet potato and the short rib. Like, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, even just the sweet potatoes, I'm speechless. I can't believe I made this. I mean, I can't believe that John Legend told me this is his favorite meal, but I more so can't believe that I made this. This feels like some classy shit right here. Oh my god, can you imagine marrying someone and they make this? You can taste just enough of the spice from the braised short rib, but the sweet potatoes aren't too sweet. Like, this is so flavorful. This is the craziest start to this series because, I mean, people have some giant shoes to fill. All right, John Legend, I put all of me into this. My god, was it worth it? I need to be alone and in silence and deep throating this. John, thank you for sharing your favorite meal and for being the first episode of this series. I know I've got a mouthful, but honey, you ate. Let me know in the comments who you want me to DM next. I don't even know how to finish this video. I'm just like, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit the bell, as I have been doing a lot of kitchen videos lately and I'm loving it. Cravings, hungry for more braised short rib with maple sweet potato. Major. I love y'all. I'll see you later. I really don't feel like I've ever finished a video speechless. Yeah. All right. I love y'all. Bye.